Alright everyone, it's your boy Views on Sport, back again with another video, and today it is the match reaction for Ipswich versus Arsenal in the Premier League, of course. Ipswich 0, Arsenal 4. Yeah, let's talk about it. So obviously, to begin, I done a live watch along, so make sure you go and check that out on the channel. Big up 4-0 down, big up Shane Gooner for passing through. It was an interesting game. I mean, not the best game to watch. We was pretty much in control for most of the game. You know, my kind of annoyance came from the team selection. Bukayo Saka starting the game. Zinchenko at left back. Moreno taken from striker to go back into midfield. Trossard through the middle. Yeah, like I said, Saka and Martinelli starting. You know, it was just, Rice starting, Odegaard. Not starting Partey when he's going to miss the first leg against PSG anyway. And not even bringing him on at any point in the game, where I thought he would feature. And I personally would have taken him off after an hour or so. Do you know what I mean? So I was a bit annoyed with some of the team selection. And it was justified because there were some challenges going in. Ipswich had a red card for a real bad challenge from Davis on Saka. He came in from behind him, studs on the Achilles. He was never going to get the ball. So I don't understand what he was doing. And that was a serious, I was like, oh, here we go. Saka's injured again. So Mikel Arteta keeps gambling. You keep trying to, I don't know what you're doing. The league is a dead rubber. I understand we want it to be respectable. I understand that Arsenal should be winning every game that they play. But you should have more faith in your team. This is what it comes down to for me. Faith in your team and your players. Eventually, we came out in the second half to see Saka still on the pitch, and after that horror challenge, I thought he would have been dragged right off, but Arteta didn't. He kept him on until like the 60th or something like that, maybe a bit longer than I would have done, but and then we saw Saka getting his leg kind of iced or whatever afterwards. So it's just worry stations at this point. I can't enjoy the game because we're all over the place. Now, Saka had a great impact in the game, no doubt about it. But we had a lot of our first team players here. So, do you know what I'm saying? We should be winning the game. Just like with Brentford in the last Premier League outing. It don't matter if we've got our rotational players in there. They should still be good enough to win these games. But even if they ain't, then so be it, because we've got to save them for the Champions League. But Arteta gambled. Some people might say it paid off. I mean, we were lucky to get through unscathed, in my opinion. Moreno was looking tired in the game. Saka was. Obviously, they were replaced. Declan Rice finally got to have a little rest. Because, again, the amount of running this guy does is insane. Odegaard was running around today, looking kind of busy. Had a couple of good shots, but the rest of his play was just the typical kind of... It's kind of frustrating because he gets in so many good positions. Like, you just want him to practice shooting a bit more. But it is what it is. Trossard, my man of the match today because he scored 2 goals. I mean, it was hard to pick. I mean, quite a few players had all right performances. No one was really stand out. Saka maybe, but he had to come off. Trossard, 2 goals. Martinelli got a goal. And Ethan Nwaneri capped it off when he came on. A deflected shot. And it was 4-0. Job done. 3 points in the bag. I think we move on to Crystal Palace in midweek. So obviously watch out for that one. But let's just hope that Arteta stops gambling now. Rest some of these players, man. We need them in peak condition. If anything, you should be rotating the whole squad for the Premier League and then bringing on certain first teamers for like 20 minutes at the end or something like that. Just so that they can keep some fitness going. But that's me. Let me know what you would do down below in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the game. Decent, but like I said, I was a bit upset that certain players were even gambled with, but luckily we managed to scrape through the game, and hopefully there's going to be no reports of any injuries. But like I said, let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know what changes you would have made, if you would have made any, and we'll be back again soon, people. Love.